And I am going to be having a birthday soon. It's in a couple of months, but it's soon enough. And at this age, I'm going to be 67. And at this age, I understand about journey and pathways and lessons that were hard won. I found this book last year, Women Rowing North, by Mary Pfeiffer, and wow, it spoke to me. Women Rowing North. It made me feel like we are going towards greatness, and why not? I am certainly what would be considered a crone in this age. And a dear friend of mine, Tasha, just said, "You're a crone with grace." So thank you, Tasha. By the way, Tasha's also the camera woman, so thank you, Tasha. She makes me look good. I want to read to you a little something from here because it's important. We can learn to protect our time and space. Time management is not for the faint of heart. Life has a way of getting complicated and messy. Simplicity in life is as difficult to achieve as clarity is in winning. One powerful skill is learning to make position statements. These are statements about what we will and what we will not do. I am too busy for house guests is not a position statement. I am not going to host any more company this year is a position statement. Another might be, I don't take calls after dinner, or I reserve Sundays for family dinners. When we first do this, it feels like we are breaking a taboo. However, afterward we experience a rush of newfound freedom. The power of no is hard won. As women, we learn to say phrases like, maybe later, I'll think about it, or yes, that would be okay. In fact, we have no training in simply saying no. The first time I had to request to do something I didn't want to do, the word no popped out of my mouth. I thought lightning would strike me dead. It felt so weird to actually tell the truth in a direct way without modifiers. I still mostly soften and modify my denials, and whenever I use the word no, I feel a burst of power and joy. Okay, if that doesn't get you to run out and get this book, I don't know what will. I was never taught how to say no. I was taught how to say, yes, of course, anything you want. Of course I can do that in the 25th hour that only I seem to have. And saying yes all of those times brought me to the brink of despair. It brought me to severe depression, and it almost gave me power enough to do myself harm. So the first time I said no was to myself, when I decided no, I was going to actually live freely and live with peace and live with joy for me. I'm not talking about kids, and I'm not talking about spouse, and I'm not talking about with parents. It's, Indrani, what will you say no to? because it doesn't fit in this moment, or it doesn't fit in this decade, or it doesn't fit anymore in this life. So rowing north is not something that we will choose willingly. Rowing north is something that society tells us to fight. Do the Botox and talk about skin that's not acting its age. My skin is acting its age. I don't know where that came from. Your skin is not acting your age. Rowing north is about saying, yes, I have been 30, I have been 40, I have been 50, now I'm 60 and going north, and it's okay, because I've learned a ton of stuff along the way. So for all of us northerners, all of us who are rowing north and who will meet together at that distant shore, the distant shore of, yeah, there is little time left, and yeah, I've done a lot, and maybe there's more I want to do. I give you permission to say no to everything that does not point you in the direction of the shore that you are imagining. And of course, you know me, you know what I'm imagining. I'm imagining a shore where there is no violence to women and girls, no violence to women and children, where there is no violence at home at all, at any time. Where the person that you marry will honor you and love you and respect you till the day you die, without yelling and screaming and hitting. That's where I'm heading. Do you want to come?